What's up, guys? This is Ben MSE, and today we're back in Farm Sim. We're not in Scrap Mechanic today, because I've been working on this farm for the past couple weeks now. More or less, yeah, I'd say couple weeks. And this whole video is kind of came into my head, and I'm like, I got this farm world or whatever, and I've been working on off cam, and I'm like, my Scrap Mechanic Survival, my personal update did pretty good, the video itself. So I'm like, why not do the same in Farm Sim? Because this is a pretty impressive world, and I think some of you guys might like to see it. But without further ado, I'm going to give you a quick little tour of my farm. Well, first of all, this is my main base of operations going. So I got some sheds going. I got a lot of sheds. I got storage, some bales, a whole bunch of equipment. But I got like the best equipment in the game. I got Fendt. That's my running tractor brand. I like Fendt. I got a couple mods too. I think maybe seven, around there, less than 10, I believe. This is one of them. Got my F350 Super Doobie. Yeah, I think, yeah, got the little suspension thing. Look at that, we're dancing now. Look at that. Anyways, I got my bales over here. This whole world is kind of an experiment for me because like I've done different crops and whatnot, but I haven't really tried out like sugarcane, potatoes, and that's what I'm in the process of doing on different fields. So this was one of my experiments. I got, in case my friend decided to do, actually instead of just saying my friend, I'm going to refer to him as Honk, H1K. That's his Discord name, so I'm just going to refer to him as that. Can I pick this up? Oh geez, I'd be freaking strong if I could pick up one of these things. So I planted grass, and I baled half of it, and then I collected the other half over here. So if I ever want to do animals or whatever, I have some of this grass for that, or I could just sell this. But over here, I'm gonna stick in my vehicle. I got my grain bins. I got, how many of these? 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 800,000 liters of storage, because this big one is 200,000. Then I got my 2 semis over here. I got some little bale stuff over there. My collector wagon is over back behind that barn. Nothing special with that. But these semis, here I want to point out, these are amazing. These are the best without mods. Here, I'll take a look at the trucks. This is what they are. So you got 600 horsepower, but then these are some mods I got. These two are in one mod. This is a separate mod. So these 4 trucks right here are pretty freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie. This one is probably the best truck in the whole game. It says 400, but when there's a whole bunch of options too. 770 horsepower. So this is freaking great. This could haul literally anything in the whole game. So maybe at some point I might upgrade to this. I'm looking at the detail. This thing is pretty sick. The other ones are pretty cool too, but these do the job. And I also have the Lizard trailer mod. So this thing, one of these puppies holds 110,000 liters, and I got 2 of them. So these 2 together will hold almost an entire crop load. I got my maintenance station, all these other pieces of equipment. Most of these I don't use anymore, like the baling stuff, but these over here are what commonly get used. Oh, looks like that's not a maintenance thing. But I got my Fendt right here. This is a pretty nice one, the 1050. This has 517 or 12 horsepower. I'm not quite sure. Then we got the Amazon Condor. This thing is amazing. This is a lower level. I kind of want to say lower level, but this is a pretty good seeder. Then we got over here. I use this for lime, but I have, because I don't want to deal with weeds, crop destruction, so I have pretty much all of those turned off. Here we can just take a look. Where is this stuff? Right here. Plant growth off, withering off, crop destruction, periodic plowing, lime required. I have plant growth right now off just temporarily while I'm farming. Weeds are off, mainly just so I don't have to deal with stuff like that. You can see how my friend has been playing Farm Sim for a little less time than I have. You can kind of see that showing here. My fields are a little neater, but in real life he is actually a farmer, so he knows a hell of a lot more than I do, realistically speaking. But then I got my grain buggies here. I got 3 of them. because I got 2 smaller ones and then the 1 large one. The 1 large one is for this field over here, the smaller one, and the two big ones, or 2 small ones I should say, are for this big one right here. Alright, over here guys, we got some of my most expensive pieces of equipment. I got 3 cultivators. I got all of these are Fendits. I used to say Fendit. Sorry, it's Fent. As my friend informed me, because I'm an idiot. We got 3 of these, 3 Fents, and then I got this big. This thing is ginormous. Was it Rubicon 9000? This thing is freaking huge. Just imagine driving along the road and this thing is driving towards you. I'd be fucking shitting myself. Anyways, then I got 3 mowers right here. These were when because I had 30 mil to start with, so I kind of had a bunch of money for anything. So I invested in 2 mowers, and that's what I used to get the bales of grass or whatever the hell, and then the grass there. Then this is where I would store my tractors, but right now they're kind of out and about doing various stuff. I got my low loader because why not? And I used to never think this thing was useful, ever, because just how low it is to the ground. Like, look at this. Look at that. That is so freaking low, and it bottom out all the time. But it is a huge help when literally my fields are all the way at the top of the map, and then the shop is at the bottom. So it does help. But then over here I got the cultivator, the biggest damn one in the game. I got a tree grinder, which I really didn't need, but since I had the money, I was like, what the hell. Now, for the big daddy of them all, this is, I believe, the biggest planter in the whole freaking game. I don't know what it's called, but it's huge. Here, what does it say? I am not going to attempt that. This thing is ginormous. It's what I use for my big field over here. Alright, actually it might say it right. No, those are just weird random crap. I was looking for the name of it. Oh, there we go. Seedhawk 980. Alrighty, so that's the name of it. This thing is freaking amazing. It's huge. Requires like 600 horsepower, but it is still amazing. Alright, so there's another mod right over here. You can see the giant grain giant. Kind of unrealistic. This holds 200,000 liters. I don't really use it. Let's go check out my fields. I got a simple farmhouse over here, dog, nothing special. Oh, actually what you guys might consider, which I kind of glance over, it's kind of a norm for me now. This is actually field 14. I terraformed it myself, so it looks pretty cool. I think, at least. I planted the trees to make it a little bit more cooler, which I could cut those down at some point. But all of this here is farmed. And if you look at the mini-map, it says, oh, it doesn't this part isn't actually a farm, but field 3, that's what it is. Field 3 right here is, or was, a farm field. Now this is all my base. I got all of my stuff over here. Alright, and those 2 fields, 1 and 2 I connected. Fields 4 and 5, holy crap. Fields 4 and 5 here I connected, so I can get a little bit bigger of a crop yield. But then let's head to my other installations. This world is insane. Now I do intend on getting Farm Sim 2020 or 2022, and I sure hope that they make the worlds bigger, because we are using the entire world. Every single farm field, either me or Honk has. Alright, so this is his field. He plowed literally every square inch he could get out of this thing. Alright, so here's the next spot of mine. This is newer. Alright, so I got my maintenance shed. I might put another shed here if I have to, but I don't really need right now. But then this is my cotton plantation. Then I got 3 cotton harvesters because I had money left over. I got another sprayer. It's not as big as the other one because I don't need a huge sprayer for these small fields. I got another Fendit. This is a smaller one. This is a 943. You can see that right there. See Fent. I might say Fendit. If I do say that, sorry. None of you guys probably don't care. Another thing for lime. I don't need this at all because lime is turned off. But I did use it first. Cultivator, of course, and then my seeder, or planter I should say, is right over here with my other Fent. I connected fields 14 or 15, 16, and 17 all together. Right now I'm planting cotton, and these are constantly cotton. These ones up here, my cash crop fields, I get around 300 to 400,000 for the crops out of here, which pretty much pay for this stuff down here, which I'll get to later. Alrighty, you get to see these off-road capabilities in action. Look at that. Oh crap, he got blocked again. I'll deal with him later. Alright, so this is Spinnery, if you're not familiar with Farm Sim. That's where you sell all your cotton. Alright, so I own all of this land over here, fields 22, 21, and 20. I got sugar beets, I think that's what they are, planted all over here. Even though potatoes are more expensive, it is a pain in the ass to farm it because the harvester itself has like, I believe it's 9,800 liters of storage capacity in the thing. And you might say, oh, that sounds like a decent amount. Keep in mind that the beet harvester has 45,000. So it's a lot more, and I don't need to be constantly monitoring it. The way it was before, the potato thing would go probably 3 rows, and then I'd have to unload it, and this is a genuinely small field. Alright, so then those both are the same. Let's check out my equipment over here. Field 18 also is it's terraformed to fit my needs, I guess. Got my maintenance shop, I got my planters over here, my cultivator, and the fertilizer, which I don't think I used last. But anyways, got my potatoes. I probably won't ever do potatoes again because of how crappy they were. Then over here, I got 3 tractors this time. I probably don't need all 3 of them here. What do we got here? We got a 943 and another one, I believe. Yes, 2 943s, and this is 1046. So this is like 496 horsepower, I believe. I think. Got another lime thing, tree planter, another low loader, and then some storage stuff. Alright, so let's head over to I believe this is my 4th installation. This is still kind of a work in progress right now. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. This is still a work in progress. I haven't bought quite all the equipment I want to, but it's damn near close. Alright, so this is my logging station. Now, if first of all, I hate logging in this game, so this stuff here is going to make it as easy as possible. This thing is the lizard that I was talking about just a little bit ago. I use to clear trees. It's kind of it's a cheating way to remove trees because it automatically will remove a tree when you run into it. Even this is mainly a stump grinder, but if you hit a tree that's still like standing, it'll automatically get rid of it. So it's kind of cheating, but I like it because I don't have to do much work. But then again, I have it on the low loader so I can haul it out and do some work if I ever have to. And this puppy, this is like one of those other things that you'd be scared if you see this coming down the road at you. Then I got storage. This is for wood chips if I have to. Then of course here I got my log transport, and I got 2 man trucks to haul the stuff over there. I got a mobile wood chipper, then another stump grinder, and a tree cutter or whatever. I don't have any tractors over here, mainly because I ran out of money at this point out of the 30 mil. But this is part of the experiment that I've been going on with, testing out different ways to make money. I might do another farm at some point that'll be animals, but you never know. Now, on to my last and final farm. Oh, holy crap, look at that. Totally realistic. I recently started this project over here. I don't have any equipment over in this area. I still have some of it at the shop, which I will probably end the video talking about that. But this is going to be a sugarcane attempt. I have never touched sugarcane. I have never bothered doing anything with it. So I'm kind of curious how much I could get out of these fields because as I said, I've never done it before. But I expanded this area over here. Here, I'll go to the map. Wrong map, this map. Alright, so field 24, 25, and 26 by default are the way you see it. So I connected these two, 25 and 26, and then added this whole area over here. And then you can see what I did to 19. I did a little bit of terraforming, I added the shed. This turned out pretty nice, and I just did this actually today, so. But then field 19, of course, I terraformed a little so the field wasn't quite as steep, because like I know it's a really big pain in the ass when you got a steep field. But then I got this. Alright guys, we're here at the shop. Oh, hit the brakes, okay. This is some of the equipment I've started buying for my new sugarcane farm. As you can see on my money upright, I only have $90,000, 96 to be exact, so I can't quite buy a tractor, the way I'm doing it, each individual little thing is like a mini farm, so it's fully self-sustainable. So like all the equipment here is what I need to farm these fields. The same with the cotton over here, and the same with this main hub, which also has some additional stuff. But that's so I don't have to be driving from all the way up top here, driving all the way down to here, or even here. So that's kind of where I'm going. Plus I have the money, I used to at least, so it didn't really matter. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my other content in Scrap Mechanic. At this point I have quite a bit of content out there. But I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content, especially with this possibly new series that I might be planning on doing in Farm Sim. But with that, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.